Hi Capricorn, welcome to Let Intuition Tarot. My name is Kay, and today I'll be doing your general weekly reading. I do one of these for y'all, and also one love reading for y'all per week. My schedule is in the description box below, along with a list of the decks that I use, instructions for how to donate to my site, if so inclined. Now, these are really old, so it's a little bit of an awkward shuffle. I'm using the Merlin Tarot here, which was originally released in 1982, I believe. And this might be an original deck because it's rather old looking and feeling, but I digress. There's also a link to my website down there in the description box where you could book a personal with me if you'd like, via Zoom meeting or pre-recorded reading, or order a personalized avatar birth chart. Oops. Okay, so just got 3 shuffles left. I'd like to let y'all know, you know, my spreads and formats have been varying from week to week as I experiment and try new things, but I'm feeling like I'm kind of not connecting quite as well with some of these readings as I'd like. So I've prayed today and meditated, and I'm doing my best for everyone, but things are going to be changing up on the channel. Of course, at this point I don't have a whole lot of viewers or subscribers, but if you do watch my videos from time to time or have been here for a few weeks since I started the channel, things will definitely be taking on a different flavor next week as I try to connect a little more deeply and delve in a little more spiritually with what's going on. I just want to do my best for everyone. Having said all that, this final week of just kind of like a regular general reading is just going to look at kind of some surface energy, and then we'll use the pre-shuffled Spellcaster's miniature edition to clarify if necessary. So let's get started on your week. Also, sometimes love and general readings do overlap. Please keep that in mind. Although this is not intended to be a love reading, those elements may arise. So we'll see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, please show me Capricorn this week. First card is, it says transition, and it's the 4 of Swords. I'm sorry, I meant 6. Yeah, because these are actually like birds, which is supposed to represent the air. It's a unique deck. So you're starting out with the overall theme of the week being the 6 of Swords equivalent, which is Aquarius energy. It's about having come from a turbulent time and moving into calmer waters or calmer times. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Next, to the flip over in the deck, we have the 9 of Serpents, which in this deck is the equivalent of the 9 of Wands. It says endurance there. And we're just got a few more cards left, and I'll delve into the interpretation and clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me Capricorn. Ooh, good grief. Well, I don't know how much of that y'all saw, but a whole bunch just flew out and went all over my keyboard. Okay, but the one that flipped over in my hand is the one I'm going to take. And so we've got 7 of Beasts. Attention, it says. That's the equivalent of the 7 of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me Capricorn this week. Self-care. Please show me Capricorn this week. Okay, the next card to flip over here is Universe. I gotta cover the boobies, sorry. That's the equivalent of the World card and the Rider Waite. 2 more for the main spread. Spirit, please show me Capricorn this week. Oops, can't take that. Good grief. I'm trying to swear less, y'all, so I'm sounding like Charlie Brown over here all the time. Good grief. Okay. Oh. Spirit, please show me Capricorn what to release this week. What do they need to see? What should they release? Just waiting for one to flip over, y'all. Please bear with me. And we got two. Double flipper, as I call it, in which case I take them both. So we've got, if I can find where that went. It's hiding from me. Nope, actually, yeah, here we go. Okay, so we've got the Page of Beasts, equivalent to the Page of Coins, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. And we also have the Four of Birds, or Four of Air, whatever, Four of Swords, which is Libra energy. Okay. Release. Oh. And let's get one more here for the main spread. Okay. Spirit, please show me, what should Capricorn... Finally, we have the Empress card, which Taurus also had in their reading, although in a different position. That's major arcana for Taurus and Libra energy. Please keep in mind that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. So outcomes are not set in stone, as free will is always at play. Gender does not matter in tarot. And please reverse roles if necessary. So starting out with that Six of Swords, transition. As I already mentioned, the theme of your week is that you're moving from tough times, perhaps, into better ones. But I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. Spirit, please show me 3 cards or less to clarify the Six of Swords for Capricorn this week. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. So, yearning for happier times, feeling connected to something to your past. You've got 2 sixes there. Sixes tend to be about balance. So I don't know if this is about you reuniting with a past energy. Doesn't have to be romantic. Can be any kind of soul connection that you felt with someone that you may have known for a very long time or felt like you did. So it could represent a past life connection or just someone that you've known for, you know, since childhood, that kind of energy. Now, I don't know if you're transitioning in the sense that you have visited this energy recently and then now you're moving on from it, or if it's that you're moving on to calmer waters, perhaps with someone from your past. Let me see if I can get one more for that for you, Taurus. Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords. So suffice it to say, I'm not going to push that any further. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. But it was some kind of truth that was just absolute that became clear. And so this helped you to transition, you know, to where things were better in a situation for you. So that's lovely. Now I'm going to clarify this Nine of Wands here, endurance, and that's in your challenge position appropriately enough. So the Nine of Wands is about the wounded warrior energy. It's about resilience, as it says endurance. To me, they're kind of synonyms in a sense, but so you've gone through a very tough trudge. You've gone through a lot of experiences where, you know, a lot of battles, I'll say. And so the wounded warrior, although they're wounded, it's like right before they get to that final wand where they let down their burden, it's like they still have a little bit of life left in them. You know, they're still able to give it one more go. They're still strong, although they may be weakened. You know, they're taking time to sort of build back up their endurance and to get ready for like the final battle sort of energy. Let me see if Spirit has anything to say to clarify that challenge for you this week, Capricorn. Oh, hold on. We had one over in the deck already, but it's... Spirit, please clarify this Nine of Wands for Capricorn. We have the Hanged Man, major arcana for Pisces energy. I think that you were kind of put in a position, sorry, I don't mean to call you guys Taurus. If I already did it once, I apologize. I think I may have. I just did their reading, so it happens sometimes. But Capricorn, with this challenge being the Hanged Man clarifying the Knight of Wands, I think that you may have felt sort of stuck in this energy of like a never-ending battle. You were waiting for something to change. When there's something difficult, we always like to think, you know, well, God doesn't give us anything worse than we can handle, which is very true. But at some point, we kind of have to like pause and think, and we think to ourselves that, well, you know, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I've been putting up with this for so long, God. Like, when is this going to stop? you know, and so you have to make certain sacrifices. You have to kind of look at things differently because it's like you're not getting what you want. You don't understand why, and things are not clear. So this is the challenge to overcome for you this week, Capricorn. Just to understand that, you know, you've made it a long way. The end is very near, in sight. You're at the 9 of Wands. You're almost at the end of the cycle. But in the meantime, you may have felt suspended, forced to look at things differently, make sacrifices. So Spirit's just saying, you know, I guess it's just pointing out your challenge. But we're going to move on to the blessings next, because I kind of want to see if this is sort of a way out of that as well. We do have the 9 of, or excuse me, I forgot. See, these are hard to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as I count out loud. The 7 of Pentacles. So this is about divine timing. It's about Capricorn having planted your seeds and waited patiently. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor, kind of. But this is a spot to pause, as you already have been forced to by your challenges, and take stock of how far you've gotten. You're past, you know, you're past the middle. You're at 7, so it's like, okay, I've come this far. Now it's kind of it's almost like your last chance to either take stock of the situation and cut your losses, or to continue forward with the next step, 8 of Pentacles, for that final push through to work on mastery of whatever this challenge represents to you back here, Capricorn. So it's like, you're looking at what you've invested, and Spirit is saying this is a blessing. So this pause is an opportunity for you to not only dwell, which I don't think you are, on all of these struggles that you've been facing, but to realize that it is getting you somewhere. It's about to, you know, it's turning around. So Spirit, please clarify this 7 of, okay. We've got the 2 of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy, your own there. I want to get a little bit more on that. By the way, I'm thinking, you know, 7 plus 2 equals 9 here, which would be independent self-sufficiency. But right now your blessing is that you do, I'm getting this very strongly. It's kind of weird, but your blessing in a sense is that you have things to juggle still. You still kind of have these opportunities. I mean, the 2 of Pentacles can be about imbalance and about, you know, priorities not being made clear. But you're in this position now where you're at least free to do that. Your hands are free. So let's get a little bit more on that. Oops. As I drop half the deck. Spirit, please show me this energy for Capricorn. Please clarify the 7 with the 2. Okay, that landed on my lap. But you know what? I'm going to take it because at first it flipped over and landed in my hand. And I saw it before it fell. So I'm taking it. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. It's also because it just strengthens this message for me. Helps to further clarify it. Capricorn, things are turning in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card for Aquarius, or excuse me, Sagittarius, and it talks about expansion. You know, it's Jupiter energy. It's about good luck. So good karma's coming around. Things are turning in your favor. When you pause with that 7 of Pentacles to look back at what you've so far accumulated, you realize it is time to make that final push. Again, the 7 plus the 2 of Pentacles is coming to 9. You've overcome this hump, Capricorn. So have faith and rejoice in a sense, because with the wheel there being the major arcana, it's like the universe has turned things in your favor, and this is destined. So that's very inspiring message for you, Capricorn. With the World next, as far as self-care, it's time to tie up some cycles and end them. With the wheel turning, that gives you the perfect opportunity. The universe is also in control here, Capricorn. Literally, because it says the universe instead of world, but it's another major arcana. This one being for fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. And what it's telling you is that in order to take the best care of yourself, realize it's time to rise above all this, to move into calmer waters with that 6 of Swords, and to ascend. Close those chapters that need closed. Don't look back. And you're ascending to a new level. Spirit, please clarify this universe card for Capricorn. I think I might have said Taurus 2 or 3 times in this reading, and if I did, again, I apologize. Just ignore it, because I know I'm reading for Capricorn, and Spirit does as well. Spirit, please show me the universe for Capricorn. Clarifying that, now we have the Page of Pentacles. So it's not an ace, but I do see the pages in a sense as like a fresh newness, like a new beginning to a situation. You're starting like with the building blocks, you know, as a page. It's a youthful energy. It's a curious energy. It can indicate good news about some form of stability and security on the horizon. And it can also be, I see it as sort of a student card. It can even talk about the student of certain forms of divination or esoteric studies, like tarot or just whatever kind of speaks to you spiritually. But it doesn't have to be. With the universe, though, I do pick up a little bit of a spiritual flavor here, Capricorn. So not only have you learned whatever lessons you need to learn, perhaps emotionally, mentally, whatever, physically, but now it's also on a spiritual level. With the closing of this chapter, you'll be able to kind of start over again with a fresh sense of innocence and a willingness to learn. That's talking about your self-care. So be willing to open yourself up, like the Bible says, in a sense, to become like a child, Capricorn, in order to move forward. I'm really liking this reading. So next we have what to release. Spirit is saying, with the Four of Swords and the Page of Beasts, which is another Page of Pentacles here, ironically enough. I think it's talking about healing the inner child that was actually, damaged in this previous situation that left you feeling stuck. So this is like the new Page of Pentacles up here, like the new you, and this one down here is sort of the old Page of Pentacles that was just struggling to move forward however you could. You kept that hope, you kept that youthful attitude of maybe looking to spirit or for things to work out in your favor. I'm picking up that really helped you out here, Capricorn, that you had a positive outlook. I'm just picking up that from the energy. But I also am picking it up because with this Four of Swords, you did have a period where you had to go within, and with the Hanged Man as well, and sort of, it's like a minor arcana hermit card. So you may have withdrawn a little bit and gotten in touch with the divine, whatever that may be for you, or with your higher self to look at what needed to be healed. And this can just be about resting, contemplation, meditation, that kind of energy. Spirit is saying that you can sort of release this now. I'm taking it as a call to action in a sense. Let me see if I can clarify this. What flipped over? I'm excited. King of Cups. Well, that kind of threw a wrench in me for a minute because, bear with me. I'm going to get one more card to clarify. See, because I think I know what Spirit's trying to say, but I want to make sure. Spirit, please clarify this for Capricorn. Four of Swords with the Page of Beasts and the King of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Wands, which is Aries energy, can be Leo or Sagittarius as well. I'm getting this is also about releasing people here that may have caused some drama in the situation, Capricorn. It doesn't mean, get rid of everybody, but the King of Cups can be a very emotionally mature individual. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, but he is capable of deep emotions, whereas the Queen of Wands is all about like a high energy, charismatic, attractive, go-getter sort of energy. And, these may be people in your life that it's going to be individual to you. And so I'm taking that as not, I'm not telling you to cut people off or, do what you feel they need to do, of course. But these may represent certain figures in your life that contributed to this situation. I'm even picking up a little bit of a vibe here because sometimes love and general readings do overlap. As mentioned before, that this could have been a situation that was messy, involving perhaps infidelity. Sometimes the Queen of Wands hardly ever comes across to me as being the other woman, and gender doesn't matter, although she does for a lot of other readers. But in this, I'm kind of picking up a little bit of a scenario that this could have been someone, it could have been a situation involving two people, where there was some kind of a situation like that, like another person in a relationship, that kind of energy. Take it as it resonates. But moving on to the Empress finally, for what to focus on this week and what to embrace. Well, the Empress is all four queens in the deck. She's seen as the divine feminine, excuse me, regardless of gender again, because we all have divine feminine and masculine energies within us, with the goal of balancing those energies. And so she's about growth, expansion, abundance, beauty. It's one of the most beautiful cards in the deck, and I really like the artistic depiction here. So that's kind of a no-brainer as far, I'm still going to clarify, but as far as what to focus on, Capricorn, if this element brings to mind anything in your life that represents this, it could be a spouse, it could be the inner you, full of self-love, take it as it resonates. But that's what you should focus on. Let's see if Spirit has any last messages. Spirit, please clarify this Empress card for Capricorn this week. Okay, did we flip over in 2 spots again? Nope, here we go. But where did it go? That's the question. Excuse me, you guys, I apologize. I saw a card flip and it's hidden in the deck. Ah, here we go. We've got the Moon. Major Arcana for Cancer, Pisces. Oddly enough, the first thing that popped into my mind was pregnancy. That's bizarre, and of course it's not going to resonate for everyone. But I'm also thinking of it as, you know, the mystery of the divine feminine. It's like if you are, or can, you know, if you identify as a divine feminine, Capricorn, then go within, you know, look at that mystery, who makes you, what makes you who you are, and to sort of plumb it, like to discover and to explore the depths of your emotional intensity. You know, there may be some desires and fears and hopes, and you know, this can be about illusions and dreams, fantasies, that kind of energy. It may be time to sort of heal your inner child wound in order to continue to stay in Empress energy. You know, the Empress, it's not that she's perfect, it's just that she's been through all the shit and has come out really balanced on the other end. So just focusing on continuing, you know, maybe some shadow work in order to continue to embrace and intensify that Empress energy within. Let me try to get one more card on that. Spirit, please clarify the Empress with the Moon. It's also known as, you know, since it's Cancerian energy and Piscean as well, it can talk about the whole mother mystique. And finally, we have the Six of Wands, beautiful energy, Leo. So, in doing all this, you win, Capricorn. This is what to focus on and embrace. As the Empress, you know, you've achieved some kind of victory. You may be receiving public accolades or attention for this victory. And a lot of that has come by embracing all of this energy, the bad, all the bad that you've gone through, all these lessons that you've learned, and exploring your inner depths. You know, it comes out with success. So on that note, I don't think there's really anything else to say. I don't mean to tie it up with a pretty little bow. I don't sugarcoat. I just say what the cards say in the energy. And so with that, I will leave the reading here on a positive note. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for your time and attention if you made it all the way through. Again, there's going to be a big change or big changes coming next week with the way I do things here. But if this resonated with you, like, share, subscribe. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye, Capricorn.